In Matthew 22, verses 1 to 14, we again read where Jesus tells a parable that paints a vivid picture of the kingdom of heaven being like a king who prepared a wedding banquet for his son. This story reveals the depth of God's invitation to us, the joy of his kingdom, and the seriousness of our response. The king in this parable represents God, and the wedding banquet symbolizes the joy and celebration of his kingdom. The invitations are sent far and wide, calling people to join this joyous occasion. But surprisingly, many refuse to come. The responses to the king's invitation reflect the attitudes of many towards God's call. Some are too preoccupied with their daily lives. Others outright reject the invitation. Yet, the king's generosity and patience persist. This part of the parable shows again the inclusivity of God's kingdom. The invitation is extended to everyone, regardless of their past. It's a reminder that God's grace knows no boundaries, and his desire is for his house to be filled. But then, Jesus introduces a solemn moment. One guest is found without wedding clothes. The king's response may seem harsh, but it's a powerful reminder that while the invitation is free, our response requires preparation. The wedding clothes symbolizes a life transformed by God's grace, a life that reflects his righteousness. This parable challenges us to examine our hearts. Have we responded to God's invitation? Are we clothed in the righteousness of Christ, prepared to celebrate in his kingdom? God's grace invites us, but our response determines our place at his table. The kingdom of heaven is like a wedding banquet, a celebration of God's love and redemption. The invitation has been sent. Will you accept it and prepare your heart for his kingdom? Thank you so much for joining us on this reflection. If this message has encouraged you, please do not forget to like, share the message, and subscribe to the channel. Together, let's continue seeking and sharing the truth of God's kingdom.